Pickleball is taking Chico by storm, drawing seniors and newcomers alike to the courts. Find out how the sport is building community in our area. Plus, with the Run for Food marking its 20th year, local residents are flocking to register. And will West Street in Corning close for an entire year? That's what the City Council debates tonight. The school district's request for it to happen. We'll tell you why in a live report.
Covering Northern California. You're watching Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
We begin with breaking news. Former Chico Mayor and Butte County Supervisor Maureen Kirk has died. She was 78 years old. Current Chico Mayor Casey Reynolds confirmed the news with us early this evening. Kirk served 2 terms on the Chico City Council and was elected mayor in her second term. In 2002, she successfully ran for Butte County Board of Supervisors, winning in a runoff in 2006. She was just the 7th female supervisor in Butte County history. In a statement regarding the death of Maureen Kirk, former Chico Mayor Carl Orey said, "I knew her as a kind and outgoing person, humble, appreciated by people of both parties." And we'll bring you more updates as we hear more from local leaders and when services will be announced. The Corning City Council tonight will consider a major long-term street closure. It involves a stretch of West Street and could last an entire year at the request of the school district. Action News Now reporter Emilio Del Carpio joins us live from Corning. And Emilio, it's because the district is building a new office there at West Street Elementary School.
That's exactly right, Alan, and they intend to use a street right in front of the elementary as an area to store materials and tools used during construction. So, tonight the council will consider approving the closure of West Street and the blocks between Maureen and South Streets. It wouldn't be the first time the street has been closed. For decades, it was closed during the day to allow students to cross the street safely to get to the cafeteria and gym. It's no longer necessary since the construction of the new gym and cafeteria. But now, the district wants the city to close the street down 24/7 for an entire year. And not every member of the city council is convinced it's a good move.
But I'd like to try to find explore other options for that. That's a pretty well-traveled street, too. Yeah. There's residents and everything else that will be going, having to go around it. It's a little inconvenient for them, but we'd like to explore all our options before making a decision.
In a memo to the city council, the city manager and public works director recommended the city council establish a number of requirements of the school district should the closure be approved, including maintaining a safe pedestrian path and fencing off the area. The city must still weigh the impact on traffic, safety, and community. Live in Corning, Emilio Del Carpio, Action News Now.
Thank you, Emilio. That meeting just got underway about 30 minutes ago. We will update you as we learn more about any decisions made. New tonight, a slow-speed pursuit involving Shasta County Sheriff's deputies ended in a DUI arrest. Now, they say they tried to pull over Andrew Duenas last night in the Happy Valley area, but he failed to yield and ran through a stop sign, according to deputies. They say after about 5 minutes, Duenas pulled over but was uncooperative and appeared to be under the influence of alcohol. After a search, they say they found about a half a gram of meth in his car. Chico police are searching for a suspect they say held a desk clerk at gunpoint in an armed robbery overnight at the Motel 6 on Manzanita Court. Now, this is surveillance photograph taken of the suspect accused of robbing the hotel just before midnight last night. They say the suspect is 5'10", with a mustache and was wearing a dark hoodie. If you know who he is or have any information, call the Chico Police Department. Now look at this. This is from earlier today in Chico. This is on Main Street. Still some leaves clinging to those trees as we're at least halfway through fall. A little more than that, I suppose. Howie, as he joins Howie with conditions now. A couple days left till Thanksgiving too, Howie.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's on the way. Winter less than a month away, but hey, winter in Northern California is, in my opinion, a walk in the park when you come from somewhere that gets a lot colder and nastier like the Chicagoland area. Hint, hint. Okay, here's our temperatures right now. So pushing 40, upper 40s right now in the valley in some parts, but El Churros already down to 34. Chester already at 41 degrees. Winds, though, when it gets this chilly, feels a lot better when winds are on the lighter side because it adds a bigger punch to you when the winds blow right through you and you add that wind chill effect. Okay, visibility right now is good, but again, for the third or fourth night in a day and night in a row, we're looking at more fog. Here's our fog tracker. So later tonight, you see the valley really from about Chico to the south, filling in with that dense fog, coming up a little bit further north as well. So if you encounter this fog, you want to drive on the safer and slower side. And because of this dense fog, there's going to be a dense fog advisory, and this will go from midnight tonight until 11 o'clock in the morning. Visibility getting taken down to a quarter of a mile or less. And then these chillier temperatures, looking at frost advisories up there in Trinity and North Mendocino, interior counties. Protect your pets, plants, people, and everything else. We'll talk more about our beautiful Thanksgiving weather, Alan.
Thanks, Howie. Well, homeless camps at Chico City Hall were cleared out this morning. Officials with the Chico Police Department and the Public Works Department said that there were 39 individual homeless camps there. The clear out was supposed to happen yesterday, but city officials tell us that they were still clearing out camps at Bidwell Park. Took a little longer than expected, so they did this today at City Hall, and after finishing up with the cleanup this morning, work crews returned to Bidwell Park to complete the cleanup there. New at 6, CAL FIRE Butte County freed a trapped deer in South Chico today. Take a look at this. The CHP says that officers found the injured animal caught between steel bars near Entler Avenue. Oh my goodness. Well, the officer contacted the Emergency Command Center, which dispatched Engine 941 out of Station 44, and firefighters carefully bent the metal apart and were able to free the deer. And then the animal was turned over to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife for further care. Officials say they are hoping for a positive outcome. A project years in the making has reached a major milestone tonight. The Reading Public Market is now open, and many say it could become a new centerpiece for the downtown area. Action News Now reporter Jesse Angelo is there live right now, so this opening certainly means a lot for the community, Jesse.
It sure does, Alan, and with the Reading Public Market being open tonight, many are saying this is ushering in a new era for downtown Reading. People waiting years for this property to open, and now that it has, the energy here is really hard to miss. Inside, visitors are getting their first look at the market's more than 24 local vendors featuring everything from artisan bakers and coffee to craft breweries, fresh produce, and even handmade goods. City leaders say the project was designed as a community hub, a place where food, retail, and entertainment can come together under one roof. General Manager Aaron Ross says it's been busy here all day long.
I don't think that we've seen many empty tables here today, so all the kitchens are up and running. We're going to be open until the evening. It's a soft open, so we might adjust our hours just a little bit as everybody gets comfortable, but we're really excited to welcome everyone tomorrow that's out of town for Thanksgiving.
And they say that the market will be open 7 days a week, and they are thrilled to be a part of Reading's downtown revitalization. They are going to be doing an official ribbon cutting on December 4th, and say that they'll also be open for the Christmas tree lighting and Reading's Christmas lighted parade. Live in Reading, Jesse Angelo, Action News Now.
Sounds great. Thank you, Jesse. The market will be open every day, and city leaders say they hope it will draw more business and foot traffic to the downtown core. The Run for Food in Chico is just a couple days away, and community members are getting ready for that race on Thanksgiving morning. Volunteers are expecting over 5,000 people to participate. Today, people flock to Fleet Feet in downtown Chico to register and pick up their packet. Thursday's race marks the 20th year of the Run for Food in Chico.
This overwhelming sense of community. It's a beautiful time in the park. I think that, people come out and everybody is just so gratitude forward. If you have not experienced that before, I would invite you to come out and see. We have a lot of folks who are come out year over year because it's such a special morning, helping those in need from the very beginning.
It makes a difference. It helps people have have food that otherwise doesn't.
Well, whether you want to support the cause or get a workout in ahead of Thanksgiving dinner, Abney Bass says that the support from the community, whether they run or walk in this event, is essential to the Jesus Center's operations. Abney Bass says this event is the single largest fundraiser of the year for the organization and allows it to continue providing resources for people in the community who need those resources. So if you'd like to race, Abney Bass says you must get registered in person at Fleet Feet. Next chance to do that is tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. New tonight, FEMA has released new flood maps for Butte County and the city of Chico to help guide flood protection decisions. Now, between December 3rd and March 3rd, people and businesses with supporting information and data can appeal those maps to potentially have them revised. If you want to view the maps or give your thoughts, we have a link to do that on our website, actionnewsnow.com. Well, police say 2 separate traffic stops led to major drug seizures in Siskiyou County. They say late last week they pulled over Qingai Tan while he was driving a Home Depot box truck with an expired registration. They say that he disclosed to them that he was transporting illegal items, and when he opened the rear door, deputies say they found more than 2,000 plants. A few days later, deputies say they stopped Thibault Charvy, driving a rental box truck, for a lighting violation and found 62 trash bags of illegal marijuana products weighing more than 1,500 pounds. New tonight, Glenn County is giving an update on its emergency alert system amid the ongoing Code Red outage. The county says it will use the state's Rave alert system as well as the community alert system, Nexel. They say that Nexel has been used in the county for more than 10 years and is able to send texts and emails to anyone who has signed up. The sheriff's office says it is evaluating whether Code Red will continue to be used as its primary alert platform in the future. Coming up on Action News Now at 6, how a new pickleball court venue is drawing crowds in Chico.